There was an item that I noticed over the weekend, and this traces ultimately back to Greg Bedard of Boston Sports Journal, who, if I understand the chronology correctly, and there's a good chance I don't, but if I understand it correctly, there were some comments that Coach Bill Belichick made at the end of the 2022 season about spending, or lack thereof, over the past 3 years by the Patriots. Remember, they splurged in 2021, the post-pandemic year when a lot of teams were strapped for cap space and cash. The Patriots spent a lot of money, but they otherwise haven't been spending a lot, and Belichick pointed that out. So Bedard wanted to see what the guy who writes the checks thought about that. And what Robert Kraft had to say to Bedard, and Bedard recently recounted it, I believe, on NBC Sports Boston. I think that was the chain of how this all came to light. What Kraft said to Bedard was that Belichick has never come to me and not gotten everything he wanted from a cash spending perspective. We've never set limits. Money spending will never be the issue, I promise you, or I'll sell the team. In contrast, what Belichick said was that they're spending in 2020, 2021, and 2022. If you take all three together, the aggregate puts them at 27th in the league in cash spending. A couple of years we were low, 1 year we were high. Over a 3-year period, we were one of the lowest spending teams in the league. So there's a disconnect there. It's pretty obvious. Belichick stating facts, 27th in the league on a 3-year aggregate. Kraft, spending is never an issue. Money spending will never be the issue. And I think the use of the word "the" there is very telling. Money spending will never be the issue. There's a difference, I think, between saying will never be an issue or the issue, because the issue implies the problem, the thing that is keeping us from being as competitive as we would like to be. Money spending will never be the issue. Something else is the issue. And maybe it's Belichick not asking, because that's what Kraft says. He's never come to me and not gotten everything he wanted. So Belichick can try to foist blame for the fact that the team hasn't been very good post Tom Brady, with one playoff appearance, a 47-17 loss to the Bills, 2 non-playoff appearances sandwiched around it. He can say it's lack of spending. It sounds like Kraft would say it's lack of asking, because I won't tell him no. I got the money. I need him to say to me, here's what I want to spend and why. But he's decided not to. For whatever reason, it's not his money. Now, look, there are reasons to hold back cash because it does have cap consequences that can hurt you in future years. But it sure sounds like this isn't a situation where Robert Kraft ever said no to Bill Belichick. It sounds like it's a situation where Belichick decided to construct things a certain way. It didn't work, and now he's looking for something to blame other than himself for the issue. And Kraft says the issue will never be the amount of spending. He's in charge of the football operation. It's his decision. I don't meddle. I don't get involved. He makes the decisions. He comes to me. He tells me what he wants, tells me what his needs, and I've never told him no when he wants to spend. Deeper issue, I believe. Because the team has not been among the best in the NFL, and that's an understatement in recent years. And I think there was one point last week where Robert Kraft said that he wants championship number 7. Well, have you looked around the division right now? Have you looked around the conference?
Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.